So last week we killed at the start of last week we killed a white dragon. After we killed the white dragon, we returned to town.
That was an epic fight.
We talked to Lord Purple Dragon. We got some.
Lord Purple Dragon.
We got some information on what possibly could be going on.
That
We
was
talked to
good.
Mage. Now
Lord
we're
Purple
going to
Dragon.
Haven to talk to another mage.
Balthron.
Well, the quality recaps just getting better and better as the weeks go by. I mean, big time. It was cute and to the point. So yeah, you guys, that was actually an awesome fight a couple weeks ago. I mean, I was really surprised you guys beat that dragon. And
It's fun.
it was down to either you guys were gonna die or the dragon was gonna die. I mean, literally, everybody. I figured everybody. Well, everybody was out of spells. You guys had no life left. The dragon had no life left. If that, if the dragon got another turn, and if the breath recharged, man, you guys probably would have got wiped. But it was down to
not me,
man.
because on my next move I was just going to run out of the room. So.
Talundros, he was running too, so he was a running man. He could have finished it off. He could have just stood there and tanked that dragon. So
Hell yeah.
all right, so you guys are still in the inn and back at Fallcrest. You guys have a couple things actually that I was kind of wondering who took. Like, you guys have some loose ends for some loot. I guess the Residuum and the ritual spell that you guys had gotten from the dragon. I didn't see any of that stuff on the character sheet, so I was kind of just wondering, who got what.
I believe I picked up the residue.
Okay. What about the secret page ritual? That pretty cool little ritual spell.
I think the mage took it. I don't even remember getting one of those.
Yeah,
I
I
think
took
the mage
the
got it.
page.
Yeah.
Dirt got the sword. The mage got the other magic staff. They got her bucket of endless liquor. And that's, I think, everything.
Cheers.
Cheers. 3 cheers.
Definitely cheers.
Did you guys see the magic item card that I made for Vay's her bucket of endless drinking?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you should put that on the stream.
I should. Here you go. I'm gonna show this to everyone.
He's not slurring her words yet this evening.
No,
So
she
we're in good
is
shape.
not. She is not. So there you go. There's the card that I made for her. It's nothing fancy, but it's just a bucket of endless drinking. And this finely crafted dwarven mug provides an endless supply of a frosty, shoddy ale that even the biggest drinker can't take too much of. And this is, wow, this stuff is bad. And then on consumption, when you drink from this bucket o ale, the person drinking takes a -10 to all checks, and basically -10 to all attack rolls as well. So it's basically just a kind of like a funny flavor item. So, and I'd like to. I'll be making more of these as well for everyone. So there you go, the old bucket of endless
Just
drinking.
submit it to the compendium.
I should. That should be a front page on the new Adventurers Vault in Dungeons and Dragons Next.
Right.
That should definitely be on the front page. That should actually be on the cover. And that format, that same, just take that screenshot and just cut it out and put it right on the cover. All right. So who's got? And the last thing, who's got that? Who's got that ritual? Or did you guys leave it at the Dragon's Lair? The secret page ritual.
Oh no, I have that. Yeah.
All right. Did you put it on your sheet under the rituals?
Let me double check. That I did not. Actually, I also don't have the staff. I think actually Hex has the staff.
Are you sure? I thought we gave it to you.
No, because I am actually proficient with orbs and not stabs, so I think we gave it to you.
Oh. Your staff of, I can't remember what it does.
Yeah.
You guys are horrible. Let me find it. You guys are killing
like-
me on that.
A staff of power or something. It was on the
But I-
goblin, dude.
But I do have the secret page. I just need to throw it in my actual sheet.
Alright. Didn't I have a magic item card for that staff as well?
I think you said you needed to make one?
I could have swore
'cause
I
I
had
have-
one.
Yeah, I have the secret page card, but not the staff.
Okay. And what was the staff called?
The
I-
staff of insta-kill?
It was something of power. It was staff of power, I think.
Yeah, it was wasn't it a Vorpal blade, I think, wasn't it?
Plus 20 to all rolls.
Wasn't it the Holy Avenger, if I'm not mistaken, but in the staff form?
Right, that's what it was. Now that you mention it,
Alright, so anyways, we'll take care of the staff later, so but let's see. One thing. Yeah, I don't see it on here. Let me add that on your sheet for you, Telendrus.
The page? The secret page, you mean?
Yep, there you go. I added it for you. It's in the ritual column on your sheet where your feats and stuff are. And then you can click on it, and it'll tell you what the actual ritual does. So you just got to have you got to have Residuum to actually perform the ritual. So
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and archive that as well. And I think that's about it for a little bit of tidying, I guess you guys could say. All right, so you guys are Vay's kind of slosh still. So you guys found out a couple things. Anybody remember what you guys actually kind of found out? Anybody write that down, or I'm gonna probably say no.
We talked to a mage, and he gave us some information on a possible cult of Orcus that is in the mountain of Winterhaven.
Wow.
And there's goblins attacking.
All right. Well, yeah,
Yes.
very
he
good.
told us to go see Balthorn and
Yeah, you guys
go
got
to
to
his
go
mage
to.
tower.
Yeah, you guys got to go to Volthron's Tower in Winterhaven, and you'll find out a little bit more information when you guys get there. So,
Gave us that clay key to open the door.
yeah, he gave you the actual seal because Volthorn is a pretty he's a pretty, how should I say it? He doesn't talk to too many people, so
He's a hermit.
I wouldn't say he's a hermit, but you know, he doesn't really take kindly to talking to strangers, you know, that he's really never met before. So, August Rhine, thank you for the follow. Pat R98, I'm Chris's iRacer X Bringy One Manly Miner. That is an awesome name, One Manly Miner, One Manly Lumberjack. Alright, so what are you guys doing? You guys are still in the town of Fallcrest. So are you guys able to play a little bit past midnight tonight if you guys want to?
I can.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Sweet.
I'm fine.
Check my busy schedule. Nope, no World of Tanks. Okay, I'm good.
So, I'm waiting for our possibly hungover friends to wake up. I'm not sure what the other two are doing. And I'm getting more drow weed supply.
And you're actually surprised to see me come walking in early because you think I'm passed out with a hangover. But I come back sporting my brand new armor that I went out and bought this morning from the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's right. You did buy
Got
some
a,
new armor.
I got a fancy scabbard for my new sword, so I'm looking sharp.
It's the shape of a humongous penis.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's a scabbard.
It's purple.
Hey, you got what? Armor of Resistance? I think you bought Armor of Resistance. You found you found a
Yes,
suit.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I joke around. I say, because of the last time when the mage hit me with the fireball, I went ahead and got something that was a little more fire resistant.
Alright. Wet blanket.
Yeah, you guys all have money, so and you guys can always feel free to come in and buy items and stuff as long as you're in a town. As long as it's a common item, it's like I've said, you guys are more than welcome to come in and just say, hey, I want to get this, and we'll look for something, and as long as you got the money for it, you guys can buy it and just put it on your sheet. So that's what Dirt did, so he was the only one that did it. So
The thing that I wanted probably
I'm
wouldn't
saving
happen, but I'm gonna save up as well. I didn't have enough to get anything. The thing I wanted was a luck blade, but I wanted it put on the enchant put on my staff.
well, level 1 items are only like, I believe they're like 360 gold, so you guys could have got at
This
least
one was the quality was 380. That's what the book said.
Yeah.
I think Vay is still sleeping at the foot of my bed, so when I walk in, I'm gonna take my foot and like nudge her in the butt with my foot. Go wakey wakey, eggs and bakey.
God.
Is that where I ended up?
Yeah,
I thought
That's
you ended
where-
up on the floor.
yeah, it's on the floor at the foot of my bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's yep.
I'm gonna
Nice.
order
Still
everyone-
clutching my bucket.
Still clutching your butt,
Yep.
indeed.
And the
I'm
cool
gonna get
thing
my-
about that bucket, though, Vay, like even though it's kind of tilted on the side, the ale just doesn't rush out. Because I mean, if that was the case, you could just flood the entire world. You know what I mean? Eventually.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah, it just kind of hovers in the bucket. So whenever you drink it, it actually just kind of refills it. So it's a pretty cool item there.
I
For
love it. I
breakfast?
instantly love and adore this thing.
Nice.
For breakfast, I'm gonna get everyone pink fish, but me. I'm just gonna get some eggs.
All right, so you guys are all down within the banquet room of the tavern. And so what are you guys doing? What's the plan? You guys probably should talk amongst yourselves to find out what you guys are doing.
So I say, hey guys, maybe we should head off to see Valthorn this morning in his tower as soon as we get ready.
Well, it is a
Yes, we can.
60-mile trip, so yeah, it is a 60-mile trip to Winterhaven from where you're at Fallcrest. So it'll probably take you probably a day. So you should be able to get to Winterhaven tomorrow. I would say by the next day. So probably if you leave by mid-afternoon, take care of what you need to take care of, after breakfast throughout the town, and then by tomorrow morning you should be in Winterhaven. So
Cool. Random question. Does this stables have camels?
no, they don't.
Okay.
You guys are copying. Well, you're copying the 4th edition game.
No,
They want a camel.
Yeah?
They
I
want
want a
that.
camel or a
Yeah.
draft lizard.
They actually bought a camel. So, he actually paid
What?
half for it up front.
Why a camel?
I don't know, because they just want a camel for some strange reason.
What about a giant lizard?
They don't have anything like that here in Fallcrest.
Oh,
Not to say you wouldn't be able to find something, eventually, but they don't have anything like that. Not in Fallcrest.
Ooh, can we get the infamous flying shark?
They have 10 of those in stock. They don't have that either.
There's a waiting list for them.
Yeah, we have to go up to Lake Wintermist and find the land sharks. So then you can, we've also spotted a few at Lake Nen. So
That's what I do if I don't want my players to have something. It's on back order.
it's all back order. Exactly. I don't mind whatever, but just not right now.
Okay.
They don't have anything like that right now.
I'm just going to go good old horsey. It is $75.
Exactly, Heavy. Hump day!
There. That should cut some of the travel down for me. Get a horse.
Okay, do we all just want to get a horse then?
I'd like a flying Nimbus.
Well, the Lord Warden said he'll supply you guys horses, loaner horses to get to Winter Haven. That's gonna make the trip basically a day. So, but the Lord Warden he did say that. I'm sorry, Lord Warden Purple Dragon. I think that's what you guys were calling him last time. So, yeah, Lord Warden Purple Dragon will supply you with some steeds to make the travel to Winter Haven.
Okay, that's fine.
Lord Purple Dragon. Oh my gosh. Where did that come from, Dirt?
Place up.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? Are you guys just...
So I guess we're collecting our mounts and get ready to go.
They're collecting the mounts. I want to go out and spend at least an hour collecting information on the mage we're going to go see. What was his
On
name
Volthrin?
again? Yeah, on Volthrin.
Well, not a lot is known. I mean, common information around Fallcrest. You can give me a streetwise check. You can definitely give me a streetwise check, but for the most part, nobody really knows anything about Volthron just because he is in Winter Haven. He is, 60 miles away. He is a day's journey away. But there's just not a lot known about him. He's a very, very secretive mage.
What does the 24 get us? Essentially what you just said?
Pretty much the same thing as what I just told you. I mean, you're gonna have to make it to Winter Haven and find out about him yourselves.
So he's a grumpy old dude that likes to sit in his tower and laugh at all the kids that walk on his lawn.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And it's like he had been in the Orc Wars, because when Winter Haven was in that huge, multi-year war with the Orcs from the Cairngorm Peaks, or Cairngorm Peaks, however you want to say it, all of the mages from that tower basically fled or died, and he's pretty much one of the last mages left. And in fact, he is the last mage that's left. So, yeah, that's about the most common information. Even with your roll, and it's a good roll. That's really all you can find out about this guy. But the other mage did tell you back in Fallcrest that here's the seal. He'll talk to you. This is going to actually get you a little bit of an audience with him, so he'll at least talk to you. So at least he will know to trust you to talk to you, because he usually he doesn't trust anyone. So it's just like what the mage told you.
Okay.
Nimizarin, I think his name was Nimozaron, or whatever his name was. Nimizarin the Green, the guy that's here in Fallcrest, the guy that wants you to get into his mage guild and charge ridiculous prices to get into the guild.
Yep. Then
Yeah.
there's a mage guild membership fee.
Yeah, we'll call him Nim the Green Mage. There you go, Nim the Green Mage.
And his gnome servant.
Yes, his gnome servant. The one that was actually at eye level with you guys when he opened up the communication hole in the door, or the little door in the door within the door. Like the Wizard of Oz, I guess. Congratulations there, Gim. Alright, so you guys are heading to Winter Haven, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
So nothing basically happens. You see a couple kobolds scattering, especially when you get closer to the Cloakwood. But now that you've actually kind of got a reputation there in the Cloakwood, you guys have basically beat the kobolds there into submission. Especially now that they don't have their white dragon leader or boss to look up to. They basically leave you alone. You see several other carriages and caravans and stuff passing by, probably coming from Winterhaven, but it's pretty much uneventful. You get through the Guardberry Downs. You know that there's a Gardmore Abbey, which is in the Guardberry Downs, which is actually a pretty sweet place. I'm going to tell you guys about this place. I was reading about this place. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this is basically a large... it's not on the main path, but as you guys can see right here, Gardmore Abbey, you guys need to check that place out later. It's basically a large monastery that has lain in ruins for almost 150 years. The abbey was dedicated to a Bahamut, the deity, and served as the base of a militant order of paladins who won great fame fighting in Nerith's distant crusades. As the story goes, the paladins brought back a dark artifact from a crusade, a far crusade for safekeeping, and the evil forces gather to assault the abbey and take it back. Let's see. There's a lot of extensive dungeons that lie beneath the ruins, and actually could have that dark artifact as well that the paladins so-called took or possess. But yeah, it was quite a while. That's actually got a lot of good lore about the Gardmore Abbey, so it's pretty good. Figured I'd let you guys know about that. So you guys get all the way back, almost back to Winterhaven, and you have an encounter. So I'm going to move you guys to the next map, and you guys can place your tokens wherever you're at in the travel order. You guys will love this. Yeah, you guys go ahead and just place your tokens real quick on where you guys are at.
I'm traveling behind everyone. Are we
you sure that's where you want to go? Yeah, everybody's back at... You guys are fully healed. You don't have any temp hit points, but you have full healing surges. All your spells back, all your hit points back, and all that good stuff, so... Vey, you do notice something though, as the group is running down this path. You notice that there are, let's see, yeah, everyone notices that the wind that's in your face is rather cool and comfortable, and you can actually tell that there's been sort of a climate change as you've gone west towards Winterhaven. The road beneath you is level. There's an occasional ancient cobblestone that peeks through the dirt road, which is primarily dirt. And you can also tell that there's been decades of neglect on this road. You also notice several footprints that are leading up and down the road. They don't have anything to do with the other caravans or anything like that you've seen on the way to Winterhaven. And another thing is, this road, this is a road that you've taken that really doesn't see a lot of traffic, and there's 2 or 3 entrances into the Winterhaven area, but this one is the one that gets the least amount of traffic. And you guys notice that there are several footprints, and they are small clawed feet, which you notice them as probably kobolds again. Because these are the same types of footprints that you had seen in the actual kobold lair where you were before. But Vey, you do notice as the party is traveling through this, this area of the woods, you do know that there are some creatures kind of peering behind the rocks poking their heads out of bushes. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the environment as well. And I'll usually do that. I'll usually give you all the features of the area as well. So this is the next morning as well. So the illumination is you basically traveled through the night. You had no problems with an encounter or anything like that. You heard lots of strange noises though. Maybe a few screams, and you kind of maybe thought that something was watching you at the during the night, and maybe some twigs breaking, but there was no encounter. But it is in the morning, so it is a normal lit area. Like I was saying, the road is primarily dirt with an occasional cobblestone poking through it. So there's really no movement hampering here as long as you're staying on the road, and you can move through the bushes as well. Like this area, you can move through this, but it's going to cost you 2 squares of movement every square instead of 1. And also, as for the rock as well, these are all pretty big rocks, so you're going to have to make basically an athletics climb check if you want to get up on top of the rock. So this is stuff that you can see visually, and this is stuff that I'm just kind of telling you about before we get into this.
That you mentioned that.
Yeah, but this is just stuff that you, as you're you're traveling, you're surveying the area anyway. You're cautious, you're adventurer. So these are things that you would basically notice anyway without being in combat. And let's see, the foliage is pretty thick, and like I was saying, it will cost you 2 movement because it's not solid trees. It's just like thick brush and everything. And that's you also notice as you come up to the to this turn in the road here, you also notice dirt, especially you notice several gravestones as well. So you do notice some things moving, some creatures moving. You notice something to the left here, Vay. I'm pinging on the map. Sorry, my ping is a pretty horrible color. It's like a dark olive green. And then you also, yeah, I can do that. I'll just not do it right now, right this second though, while I'm kind of, what do I do? I just got to leave the game and get back in, right?
No, you can
click on your color.
On your
Oh my
Click whatever you
gosh.
want.
Yeah, I never even knew that. Yeah, I've played on Roll20 before. Thanks, guys. This is my first time on Roll20. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Sorry, Dave. We got you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You also see a little bit of movement up ahead. But Vay, you were the only one that actually noticed any of this movement.
Alright. Hey guys, I noticed something sneaking up behind us.
Okay.
Behind us?
Behind us, really?
Behind us, really?
Okay, so when she said that, I look over at her and I give her like a knowingly nod that I understood what she was saying. I don't see anything back, but when it looks like I'm going to go up here around the corner, and anything that was viewing from there would just be seeing the end of me anyway. And instead of going around the corner, I'm going to go and take my horse over here. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Whoa.
And we're going to go over here behind this rock a little bit and get in. And I'm going to draw my my bow out and be ready with my bow.
All right.
I guess we're on our horses right now, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I did clip clop, clip clop.
Okay. Well, I mean,